Welcome back to Robot Wars Omega Series 1. And this is Heat E, our fifth and final heat. We've already had 4 heats of destruction and 4 robots already in the grand finals. They are Rapid, Donald Thump, Firestorm 6 and Apollo. But not only that, but we also have 8 robots in our 10 robot rumble. They are Eruption, the number 5 seed Stanton Kia, Plan B, Lucky, the number 3 seed Intergalactic, Behemoth, the number 4 seed Bite Force, and PP3D. So with only 2 more spots left for the 10 robot rumble and 2 more spots left for the grand finals, we'll fill in the last 2 remaining spots for the 10 robot rumble today, as well as getting a 5th grand finalist. So let's go right into it by introducing the robots. Foxic, Lifter, Grated Carrot, Horizontal Spinner, Dietor, Flipper, Spectre, Crusher, Gabriel, Axelbot, seeded number 1 and reigning champions, Carbide, Horizontal Spinner. Right, so now you've seen the robots, here's how they line up in each group. So coming up later, we'll see the Irish Furbrain Fun Dietor taking on King of Bots Series 1 champion Spectre and the unpredictable Gabriel. But first, in Group A, we have the pilot episode champions and number 1 seed Carbide taking on the curse, the bad luck Danby curse of Foxic and the vicious Grated Carrot. It's going to be Carbide against Foxic first. Will the Danby curse strike again? And in the corner patrol zone for the CPZs for our first fight, it is Rhino. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Oh, this is going to be good. Foxic, the team say, Craig Danby says that his robot is specifically designed to counter spinners. So will it counter Carbide here? Well, yes, they do. Now, honestly, if Carbide were to lose this, that would be a major shock. They are the pilot episode champions. They are the pilot episode champions. Winning the pilot spectacularly, beating Donald Thump in the finals. Donald Thump, they're in the grand finals. So maybe Carbide will be hoping to beat them again there. Well, they'll have to get past Foxic first, and Foxic has certainly proven to be a very tough opponent for them. Carbide are certainly struggling right now at the minute. And Foxic lifting them up, and now they've got them in a nice grapple right there. Carbide certainly in tons of trouble right now at the minute, and Foxic getting right underneath them and pushing them. And Carbide getting lifted up. Carbide gets away, and now they're trying to come back with that vicious spinning bar, and oh, a big blow right there to Foxic. And again, Foxic gets flipped up and over. Now Carbide, are they going to try and scoot right in underneath Foxic and try and hit them? Foxic trying to self-right, and they do so. They do self-right, and now they're coming in onto Carbide once more, trying to get them with the lifting head, and now throwing Carbide up and over onto their backs. Carbide upended, in trouble. Foxic pushing Carbide back. Carbide are in trouble here, and Carbide gets flipped back up by Foxic, and Carbide really are struggling here. Carbide, the Series 9 champions, they've competed in other Robot Combat shows, won This Is Fine Robots with Tungsten, and they've also well known in BattleBots for Cobalt. But Carbide is the robot they're competing with this series, won the pilot episode, hence their number 1 seeding, but they are struggling here against the Orange Fox of Death, and Foxic trying to lift Carbide up and over once more. Pushing Carbide back. Carbide revving up that flywheel spinner, and Foxic trying to lift them up once more. It's a very cute looking robot, is Foxic, but don't let looks deceive you, as it is certainly proven to be very effective here against Carbide. Oh, Foxic gets knocked away by that spinner, and again, a very big blow right there. Rhino hasn't really done a whole lot. He hasn't really need to. It's sort of been a fight without house robots, hasn't it? And Carbide gets lifted up once more by Foxic, and Carbide revving up that blade once more. A big shot right there to Foxic, and Foxic lifting Carbide up. Well, give credit to Foxic for surviving all these hits. Carbide, they are no mean robot, but they've been hit, but they've hit Foxic, and Foxic are now vulnerable to a good hit from the spinner, and that's a vicious blow right there hitting Foxic away. But Foxic are pushing back and they are lifting Carbide up. They're trying to lift them up and out the arena perhaps. And they're pinning them against the arena sidewall. Carbide gets back down, and you know what? This fight is going to go to the judges, and wow, should be interesting to see how they mark this. Oh boy, a very good fight to start the heat, and a very tough fight for the champions. But will the damage they cause to Foxic scrape them the victory? Well, the judges have made the decision. You know the criteria: damage, control, and aggression. For damage, they've gone for Carbide. For control, they've gone for Foxic. So it all comes down to the all-important aggression. Taking the battle to the opponent, to quote World of Woodrow himself. They've given it to Foxic, so Foxic, they get the 2 points. Carbide, the reigning champions, beaten. It's not looking too good for the defending champs. But will the defending champ get some points back here? As the number 1 seed Carbide are going up against Grated Carrot, another vertical spinner. It's going to be a great battle of the spinners, this. And overseeing this is Rhino. Well, for 2 reasons. 1, Rhino loves to bully these spinners, show off his strength. And 2, he did nothing last fight. So let's see who comes out on top. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Now, honestly, you might think this fight's going to come down to who's the more powerful spinner, but I think it's going to come down to which robot's the more durable. Carbide or Grated Carrot, and Grated Carrot getting hit away by Carbide there. And oh, look at that, getting in some nice blows right there. Oh, a big shot right there from Grated Carrot, getting sent flying away. Now, Grated Carrot, they were in the fan-made Robot Wars versus Robot Wars Omega special that time. They were in that. They didn't do too greatly, but they were up against a robot that was specifically designed to beat them in Shadow Cat. But between Carbide and Grated Carrot, who will come out on top? Grated Carrot well, the whole point of them is to make a ridiculously destructive spinner. And, well, it certainly is proven to be the more powerful spinner of the 2. Oh, a big shot right there. This is already turned out to be a brilliant fight here. Which robot will succumb to the wounds? Well, currently, they're not getting any hits on the armor. They're only causing damage to the weapons themselves. Now, these two fought each other in a request fight. That time, Carbide won, but will they get so lucky? Oh, another massive shot right there from Grated Carrot. But Grated Carrot, their spinner seems to be slowing down a little bit. Or was that just me? Well, their spinner does seem to look a lot more wonkier than usual. But now they are pushing Carbide back and trying to get in a good hit on the back. Carbide revving up their spinner once again and hitting the front blade of Grated Carrot, and a nasty shot right there. Grated Carrot revving up their blade, and oh, this is a spectacular fight right now at the minute. A very good fight going on, and oh, another shot. Oh, look at Grated Carrot though. Grated Carrot, oh no. Oh no, it was going so well for them. It was going so well for them until they lost their face. Until they lost their spinner, and now Grated Carrot well exposed to, well, lots of blows from Carbide's blade. Grated Carrot certainly in lots of trouble, and oh, Carbide gets slammed by Rhino, and oh, a massive slam right there into Grated Carrot. But Grated Carrot is still intact. They're still intact, but with no spinner, what can they do? Carbide, this is more the points we expect to see from Carbide. A tough, powerful vertical spinner destroying any robot that gets in their way. Grated Carrot gets knocked away, and again getting hit by that vicious, powerful spinner. Oh, Grated Carrot though, they are still staying strong here. They're still staying in. They are a tough machine, but Carbide, honestly, I think the fact they knocked off their spinner will certainly do them tons of favours here. Grated Carrot seems to have stopped moving. Have they taken too much hits from the vicious blade of Carbide, I wonder? Well, I think they have. I think they've knocked out, but I think they're just going to get saved by the bell. Cease. Just about saved by the bell before Carbide can get in any more damaging blows. But it goes to the judges, and both robots looking a little bit more worse for wear. Some more than others. But it does go to the judges. You know, criteria, damage, control, and aggression. And this fight was very close, all the way up until the point Great Carrot lost its spinner. But how much will that cost them? Well, the judges have said that it's a unanimous decision, and they've gone for Carbide! Yes, Carbide! They get the win, and they pick up some points, but it's 2 points. Will that be enough for them? We'll just have to wait and see. Oh, so it comes down to this, the final fight of Group A. Who will come out on top, the lifting head of Foxic, or the ferocious spinner of Great Carrot? Well, talking of lifting heads, it's Matilda with her lifting tusks. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. So, it's a battle of the orange robots. One of them's a spinner killer, the other one's a spinner. So, it's a classic battle of wedge against spinner. But who will come on top? Will it be the wedge or will it be the spinner? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Foxing, though, trying to get in a good lift right there at the side of Great Carrot. Great Carrot revving up that spinner, and they're getting pushed into the arena sidewall by Foxic. That was a very good drive there from them. And now they're trying to get a Great Carrot once more. Great Carrot, have they repaired that? How well have they repaired and fitted that spinner back on after their fight against Carbide? How well have they repaired it? Well, Foxic lifted Great Carrot up against the sidewall, and that was a brilliant drive. Oh, look at Foxic, look at that victory dance. What a victory dance. Great Carrot pinned up against the side, and well, they can't get down from there, can they? Foxic have just pulled off a stunner. They won a group with 2 ferocious spinners like that. And they're up and over. They do stuff right. Matilda, I think they're going to dispose of Great Carrot. Go get them out. Yes. And Foxic, the Danby curse is dead. And they're through to the heat final. Cease. Well done to Foxic. They win. They get the victory. And quite an impressive one at that. They pick up 3 points. Right, so confirmation right there. Here's how the points look. Great Carrot, they come last with 0 points. Such a shame. They got such an unlucky draw. They're a really good machine, but it's just luck of the draw sometimes. And Carbide, the reigning champions, are gone. They're going into the Losers Rumble, and that's something I never thought I'd say. Foxic. Seems like they put the Danby curse behind them, as they're in the heat final. So the surprise package of Foxic in the heat final and Carbide going into the Losers Rumble, this heat has been completely thrown wide open. But who will join Foxic in the heat final? Will it be Dietor, Spectre, or Gabriel? Well, it's Dietor versus Spectre first. And in the core patrol zone for the CPZs, he's almost as drunk as an Irish person. Oh wait, there is an Irish person in the arena. We'll see who's drunker, Dietor or Virus. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Now, we've seen Spectre before. They were in the Halloween special. They didn't do too greatly there. Got to the semi-finals, but were beaten out by Mighty Morg. So they're hoping to do a bit better here. And they are trying to bite down through Dietor with those grabbing fangs, and they've lifted them up. They got them with the teeth, and Dietor trying to use their flipper to get away. And in comes Spectre trying to crumple down right at the back of Dietor, trying to bite right through. And it seems like, well, there's no luck in the Irish for Dietor. Their back has been completely crumbled and battered and bruised. And Spectre now coming in, trying to cause some good damage right there. Lifting up poor Dietor. Dietor in trouble. And Spectre are really certainly proving to be very impressive here. They've lifted Dietor up once more. Spectre, winners of King of Bolts. They've also competed in Battle Bolts with Quantum. Now they're biting down right through the armament of Dietor. That fur isn't really proving to be too much protection for them right now, is it? Dietor trying to use their little flipper. Oh, they're trying to use it like, help me, get off me. But Spectre aren't going to stop, and now they're biting down through Dietor once again. Dietor, there's not really a whole lot they can do. Spectre biting down, and oh! Look at that, that was an awesome crush. That was an awesome crush from Spectre. coming right down and biting down through the back of Dietor. Dietor, they might need to get some better armor after this. Oh, and Spectre now crumpling down at the back of Dietor. Dietor. Oh, trying to come for flip. Oh, Dietor, but oh, the Spectre have absolutely crushed them. And again, getting right down, pressurizing, puncturing, getting them claw stuck in. This is sad to see such a Robot Wars veteran like Dietor under so much peril with a beast that is Spectre. Oh dear, Dietor. Spectre now trying to. Oh, Spectre. This robot. What has Robot Challenge created? Dietor. I don't think they're moving. Spectre. They get the win. And oh dear. No, Virus. Leave them alone. Oh, Dietor. Cease. Wow, that is what I call an impressive victory. Spectre crumpling Dietor, absolutely crushing them to death. Look at that damage. Oh, they're going to need to do a lot of repair work. Spectre, though, they pick up 3 points. Right, Dietor have been repaired. Don't worry, I fixed them with sellotape. Yeah, they are still a bit beaten and bruised and bit traumatized after their fight with Spectre, but let's see how they'll do against Gabriel, or if they will actually go to heaven and start seeing the light. And in the Corpatron for the CPZ, he's not going to heaven, he's going to hell for being a drunken idiot. I'm not actually religious. I don't actually know if that breaks their rule or whatever. It is Virus. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1, activate. Now, let's be honest here, Dietor haven't really had too much luck in the Irish, have they? But you never know, they could get a win against Gabriel. But Gabriel are a very tough machine. They're a very tough machine to beat if you're a flipper, because it's such an awkward shape. There's not really a whole lot you could do to combat it. It's invertible, it will always come back, and oh, okay, Gabriel. This isn't the Robot Wars Gymnastics club. So why are you doing weird tricks like that? I'll never know. Oh, that was a great flip of Dietor. Oh, but Spectre. No, why do I keep calling it Spectre? Gabriel. Stacey, why do I keep calling it Spectre? It looks nothing like Spectre. Oh god, I'm gonna get so confused when because Gabriel versus Spectre is the next fight. But Gabriel swinging down blow after blow onto Dietor. There's not really too much they can do here against the mighty axe swinging Gabriel. Gabriel trying to break the flipper, perhaps, maybe. Now Dietor are trying to come back, but Gabriel jumping over them and bringing down that sword once again, and blow after blow is raining down onto Dietor. They are grinning, but you could tell that it's a grin of pain, can't you? Dietor flipping Gabriel about now, and Gabriel smashing down onto Dietor. It's not the most conventional design, perhaps, but it is an effective robot, and they had Dietor flip for a second then. Gabriel now swinging down and smashing Dietor over the top. Dietor's going to have some really awful headaches later on, aren't they? And Gabriel beating down onto Dietor, and they're going to, spinning around in a circle there. Now, Gabriel, common misconception here, but they aren't a thwack bot. They don't spin around in a circle to hit robots. It's more of an axle bot in that it uses the torque reaction to double as an axe. It's not like Stinger. But Gabriel now hitting Dietor once more, again and again, and it's not causing too much damage, but it is good aggression by them. But Dietor pushing Gabriel back and pushing them into Virus. And that was a good move right there from Dietor, because now Gabriel are vulnerable to a good grapple right there from Virus. And, Gabriel goes after Virus. Gabriel, that's maybe not the brightest thing you should do. Dietor staying out of it. They haven't had the most fun time in our war zone. At least they haven't set on fire, because there isn't no flame pit. But Gabriel gets away and gets out of it, and now they're trying to cause some more blows onto Dietor. Oh, Gabriel! Just did a weird bounce. You can never really know with Gabriel, can you? Dietor, can they just get him? Can they just get Gabriel up and out of the arena? No, they couldn't. Gabriel stays in, and now they're causing more hits onto Dietor. Dietor trying to flip over Gabriel, but Gabriel now causing more hits and more blows. It's such a chaotic machine. Honestly, let's be real here. The true loser in this fight's the arena floor by the amount of times it's been hit by Gabriel's axe, but it is going to go to the judges. Gabriel does a sort of weird little somersault with the Dietor just then. Oh, dear. Out of control as usual, but still great fun. And it goes to the judges. You know the criteria they're looking at. Damage, control, and aggression. There wasn't really a whole lot of control in that fight. And there wasn't really a whole lot of damage. But there was a whole lot of aggression. And that aggression came from Gabriel, and Gabriel gets the win, beating Dietor. Very impressive stuff from Gabriel. They pick up the 2 points. So it comes down to this. A very interesting fight here between an Axel bot of Gabriel and the Crusher of Spectre. Now the winner of this will take on Foxic in the Heat final. The very lucky Foxic in my opinion. But can Spectre grab Gabriel, or will Gabriel whack them with that axe? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Jesus Christ, how many times have I said that this season? Leave your answers in the comment section below if you want. But in the core patrols for the CPZ, it's Virus and Rhino. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Now this should be an interesting fight here, because I'm not actually too sure if Spectre can get at Gabriel. If Gabriel can pull off the victory, that would be quite an upset, but honestly, I'm not too sure of how what Spectre can do to Gabriel. At the same time, Gabriel can't really do too much to Spectre. It's not a damaging robot, but Spectre are trying to get at the main body, and they are trying to get at them, but they've got a nice crushing. Oh! Oh, look at this from Gabriel! Spectre, they got their fangs stuck right in, and they did cause a tiny bit of damage there. Not too much though. They can't really get the main important part of the robot due to it being so tall. It's so big. It's so weird and strange. But they are coming in with several good axe blows. But now Spectre trying to bite down at the wheels. Those wheels are incredibly flexible. They are trying to spin around the circle. Spectre trying to maybe push them, trying to push them with that lifting head, and they are lifting them, and now they've got Gabriel turned up and over, and Gabriel very nearly going out of the arena just then. Spectre now, can they get that claw right through? Yes, they do. They got the claw right through Gabriel, but it didn't really do too much to them there. Gabriel now bringing down the axe once more, and Spectre trying to push Gabriel about. They can't do that much to them. Although, I see what they're doing. They're using their crushing head as some sort of lifter. And now, Virus can take control of them. And they're lifting Gabriel up. And Gabriel looks to be in trouble right now. Oh no, oh no. Oh, but Spectre getting too close to Rhino just then. And again. Although, Gabriel trying to get away, and they do so. And honestly, this is a surprisingly close duel. Never expected it to be this close, but honestly, neither machine can actually do much to each other. It's not the most entertaining fight in the world, but it is very tactical. It's very tactical, and it is, as both these machines are trying to find a way to beat the other. Spectre trying to, well, push Gabriel, trying to push him back, and now they've got them with the fangs. And they've got him in a great position, a great grapple. And Gabriel looked to be in trouble as Spectre trying to get those crushing teeth down in onto Gabriel. Gabriel looked to be in trouble, and Spectre trying to bend them, crush them. Gabriel though trying to come back with that fracking mace, but Spectre, look, they're using their crusher as a lifter. I mean, it's not the most powerful lifter, but it is doing the business to, well, control Gabriel. And now in comes Rhino coming in with several good pushes. Oh, a good slam right there. It's gone to the judges. It's gone to the judges. Well, I'll mark on damage, control, and aggression to see who's won this. And this is going to be a very close fight for them to call. But the judges have made their decision. It's a unanimous decision. But it was a very tough one to call. But they've gone for Spectre! Yes, they've given it to Spectre. They thought Spectre were more in control. Due to the lifts they got in, they were more aggressive. Getting in several good charges in on them. And despite those crushes being minor, did swing give them the edge on damage. So Spectre, they go through. Well, they get the 2 points. As usual, just a quick bit of confirmation. Spectre win the group. They get 5 points. Gabriel came second with 2. Dietor at 0. But they could get a chance here in our Losers Rumble. And it's the final one of the series. And with only 2 more spots of the 10 Robot Rumble up for grabs, the other one will go to whoever loses the Heat final. Whoever wins this will go into the 10 Robot Rumble. I have no idea what I was trying to say. I absolutely butchered my lines. Interesting to see that the number 1 seed's Carbide are here. Will they go out early? Or will they basically do what everyone thought they would and destroy everyone? We'll just have to wait and see. Again, I said it again. Let's just get to the fight. And in the Core Patrol Zone for the CPZs, he got kicked out of Alcoholics Anonymous after attacking everybody in it. It's Virus. And she'll flip you so hard, you'll need a visa to get back in. It's Matilda. I don't care if I stole those jokes from Jonathan Pearson, World of Woodrow. Let's just get straight into this fight. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Who will win the final Losers Rumble of the series? Well, already the Spinners are going right after each other. They want a good grudge match, and Carbide already in trouble at the mercy of Virus. And Dietor and Gabriel now going after each other. Gabriel, can they swing down and cause some damage? With that nice acting comes Great Carrot trying to get in at the wheels of Gabriel. The wheels of Gabriel is literally all you can attack if you're a horizontal. Carbide now going after Gabriel once more. Dietor comes in with a very strong flip right there. Oh, but Carbide hits Dietor away and knocking them away. And look at that. And oh! Why do I keep saying vertical? The horizontal spinners are going after each other once more. And they're both colliding. Meanwhile, Gabriel and Dietor are having a good tussle right here. Dietor! Gabriel! Gabriel, what on earth has just happened there? Gabriel! Oh, Gabriel are gone. They come sync. And now Matilda sends Dietor up and over. Dietor, they can't self-right. Strayed too close to Matilda's flipping tusks. And are upended. And Matilda, I think she feels a little bit bad. Or is she trying to destroy Dietor even more? Dietor back in it. Self-right. And oh! No, it doesn't matter. Carbide flipped them over with the power of the blade anyway. So it's down to the Spinners and oh! And we know what happened last time these two fought. Great Carrot, their biggest weakness is their weapon reliability and durability. Their weapon is very unreliable, but can they get revenge against Carbide? Or will Carbide, the pilot episode champions and number 1 seed, beat them? Great Carrot going absolutely mental, out of control, bouncing and hobbling and jumping around. And oh! Carbide absolutely smashing them there. And oh! The spinner of Grated Carrot has been moved once again. They really need to fix that. Matilda disposes of Dietor. But Carbide, honestly, I think they've won this. The reigning champions had a bit of a scare going out of the group stages. But they've certainly fought back strongly here and destroyed the Carrots. Cease. Well done to Carbide. They win the Losers Rumble. And honestly, I thought it was looking quite scary for the reigning champions. With them getting beaten in the group stages, I thought we'd have a major upset. But no. The reigning champions are still in contention. They just got to fight 9 other robots to get back into the competition. But the 10 Robot Rumble is next week. As for now, we're going to find out who will fill in the 5th spot in the grand final. Who will join the likes of Rapid, Donald Thump, Fast on 6, and Apollo in the grand finals? Will it be the lucky Foxic? They've showed good luck to get this far. The Danby curse is now behind them. Will their luck continue, or will it strike at the worst possible moment? And we also have Spectre, the King of Bots champion, also competing in Battle Bots with Quantum. Definitely the most vicious crusher we've seen in the Warzone. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate. Oh, who will be the 5th grand finalist and the final heat winner? Will it be Spectre or will it be Foxic? Honestly, never expected Foxic to get this far, beating the likes of Carbide and Grated Carrot, but I don't think they will beat Spectre. And they've crossed Foxic right down in the wheel. They've got them right in the wheel pods. That is a great position to get crushed, and that is awful for Foxic. As Spectre has gotten those fangs dug right in, and they've now got great complete control of Foxic. They can take them wherever they want to. They're going to take them to Matilda, and Matilda, oh, Foxic flipped up and over. They do use their Stream X itself, right, but Spectre, look at that, 2 fangs. It's like Foxic has encountered a robot dragon of hell. And another good bite down right there from Spectre in onto Foxic. Foxic, they are going to need to repair this if they win this. And even if they do, they still got the 10. And even if they lose, they still got the 10 robot rumble. Spectre causing awful damage to them here. And crumpling down on the poor Fox. Oh god, YouTubers going to hate this, aren't they? Animal abuse. Okay, it's real animals, don't get upset. Susan, I believe that's the name of the woman who owns YouTube. I don't like her very much. Because of the way she treats content creators. Look, I'm not a commentary channel. Just look up insert why YouTube's ban or something if you really want to. But now Foxic comes back in and lifting Spectre up, and Spectre, Foxic though, despite getting crushed, it seems they haven't crushed anything important. As Foxic are fighting back very strongly, and they are trying to, and Spectre now Foxic have left and are exposed to another great grapple and a great crush from the 2 fangs of Spectre. And Spectre getting another great grapple, and they've crushed right down the middle of Foxic, and they're lifting them up. This is cruel. This is so cruel. You bully. Poor Foxic. They are going to need to go through tons of repairs. I might need to use my instructions to build a new one. Look, reference. Go check out the robot instructions for Foxic. But now Spectre has bitten right down through Foxic, and Foxic seems that the end is, well, drawing near to a close for them. Spectre crumpling down once more, and Foxic looking like a pancake fox more than anything. Matilda throwing Foxic away. Oh! Foxic becomes a flying fox, and the Spectre have absolutely dominated this fight, really. Foxic got in a few decent lifts, but it's not enough to beat Spectre, who I think are going to win this. Cease. The judge's decision seemingly saving Foxic from taking any more punishment from Spectre, but it does go to the judges. Marking on damage, control, and aggression. It's a unanimous decision. This really has been the heat of unanimous decisions, hasn't it? But the robot going into the grand final is Spectre! Spectre, they go through to the grand final. And Foxic. Oh, look at that. Now I'm going to count the amount of holes that are in them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 holes in them. They got 5 holes. Will they be able to repair all that damage in time for the 10 robot rumble? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. I keep saying that for some reason. But, for now though, Spectre, they join Rapid, Donald Thump, Farstorm 6, and Apollo in the grand final. And we'll see you next time for the grand final, where we'll find our 6th grand finalist for the 10 robot rumble. Then we'll And then the remaining 6 machines will fight it out in order to see who deserves the title of Robot Wars Omega Series 1 champion. We'll see you then.